Hey everybody, Asher here, and it is time for more Starsector. It's been far too long. You may ask yourself, why do I have a few patrols trying to chase me down? It may have something to do with the fact that I just did some business for our robot buddy here that I'm probably actually going to return to in a little bit. Because we have some homework to do today. We need to test the Janus device at a gate in an uninhabited system. So we do have a few gates that are available. Mercy's not one of them. But this gate down here that we scanned near our home in Alpha Ala is available. Swan, if we really want to be potentially stuck in a gate with a black hole. All of those things are a thing. So, hey, good options, good ideas. Nothing could possibly go wrong here, but I have a sneaking suspicion, despite any hopes I expressed at the end of the last video, that we're going to have to shoot our way out because we are dragging some heavy shit back here that is kind of slowing us down. So we're going to just we're going to deal the best we can. I mean, that's all we can do at this stage. We just try to fly around. Probably don't want to engage the Voltune station, which means we should probably actually take a right. It would be really nice to be able to take the Asconia gate out, to be honest. But we'll do what we do as soon as I plug in something, because this is everything that's smart right now is technically not smart at all, and I didn't mean that as like some kind of technology thing, just literally stuff's going on. Alright, so we're going to slide to the right and see if we can avoid these people, but I definitely don't want to take them on with this space station. So first off, we actually didn't double tap to salvage because I was in that much of a hurry. For those of you who may be wondering what in the world is going on, oh, they got caught in the field. I might actually be able to escape, and I do think with my fleet in its current state, escape is the right move. The short answer for what in the world happened to the series releases and stuff like that, it's pretty simple. It's work. Work makes the heart grow fonder. I guess we have a bunch of shit flying this way. Do I e-burn? They look like they're e-burning. Let's see. Are you actually going to stop me? You're going to run. Okay, we don't need to e-burn yet. It's kind of like a nice game of chicken. We don't e-burn until they e-burn. Which means, do we go to Midnight Dissonant right away, or do we go to somewhere that we know? Since everybody in factions right now, I'm making a lot of good friends. The Hegemony hates us. The Sindrian Dickat hates us now. They didn't used to. The Independents and Pirates really hate us. The VIC hate us. We could try to run the Tritech space. The Persian League is amenable to us. The Persian League is not gonna like protect us if people start shooting. But yeah, most everybody is hostile with us, so that's just some comeuppance that we're gonna have to deal with. So let's hit the L6 here. As this looks, I swear that looks more like a gosh, a bunch of Ordos chasing after me. So we don't actually have enough fuel to get back to Alpha Ala. I was kind of hoping to get some fuel there, but that isn't gonna really work out today. I could go to I could fly up here. I mean, at this point I just kind of need to scoop my booty out of here because they are going to chase us into hyperspace. See, here we go. There they are. They're like, rabble, 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 rabble. What do we do? Where are our people? The mercantile convoy actually tried to kite things for us, which is nice. I guess they decided, you know what, maybe it's not worth it. That'd be a nice thought. Let's see if we can ditch in here for a minute. Got to turn the transponder on just so we know who they are. Let's see. So trading is good. Still can't talk to these guys. We have a lot of drugs for some reason. When do we pick up drugs? I'm sure we could run it over to Mercy and make a pretty penny. Apparently Equibris needs some drugs too, which is a little dumb, but hey, we're here for fuel. We'll just buy it out. We'll buy a few supplies too, because as you saw, we needed to do some hefty repairs. So we're gonna hefty dockside bar, man in a fine suit. Brighton mining on Sullivan is a computer So we require a third party to knock it out for 90 days. I don't really want to poke Brighton right now, so let's see. We can always like try to visit Midnight Dissonant on the way back down, but let's get to Alpha Ala. Let's just fly back home. I've got, like I said, some important business to take care of. And that involves letting my fleet be able to fly faster than it was able to before. Now, if I remember right, I still have no story points. I'm close to getting more. There is another patch on the way since the last time I updated it, which kind of dates this video just a little bit from maybe you all's perspective on the outside looking in. And part of what's going on with that patch includes adjusting how story points are divvied up, even if you mod to have a higher level. VIC Grand Investment Fleet. Returning to Civi? I don't think so. Hey. I mean, you know it's us because we have our special ship. You're already hostile. We're just gonna go ahead and say shoot, shoot, shoot. We don't need to like bring everybody though. Technically 200 supplies is probably too much already, so we're just gonna do the buddy system. I think that's totally fair. Alright. So what was that? Excuse me, I must have been nothing. Okay. Void Witch always has something to say before a fight. It's fairly interesting. Let's go ahead and speed this up a little bit here. So we do have some kind of substantial ships in this escort here. It was one of the type of ships that I piloted earlier in the save, back when me and the Vic were a little happier together. Should probably raise my shields at some point, because glass cannon faction does mean that they can punch above their weight. That was my goal in flying some of their stuff. So see, those ships, they have a fun system where if you mix and match the damage types, you get a damage bonus. So I'm curious if the AI built them out that way, but we'll take out any bonuses that they might be able to get here. Did we actually get the thing? Doesn't really matter very much. Okay, I think I want to move my engagement piece here. Yeah. We definitely want to reposition. Especially since Leroy over here is going a little crazy and turning the wrong way. So let's see if we can take you out first. There we go. Good start. Like I said, this should be just fairly standard stuff at this point. We definitely outmatch these guys, but as a hyper-aggressive, reckless pilot, Leroy Jenkins does have a tendency to give the wrong kind of space hugs. So here's their investment fleet military escort, trying to get back to a planet that we want to take, which may be kind of the capstone of our vengeance against the Vic journey here. Wow, got him! Got him with the actual transport thing. That's nice. Oh, look at the... Oh, our little mechs are doing some awesome work here. I mean, I know they usually do, but you love to see it. There we go. I mean, it's such a fun part of the Diable thing, is all the little mechs that fly around. Feels like Christmas. Okay, so they're running, and second in command can do it. Have at ya. And what do we get? Apparently we got everything. Ship recovery. We could recover one of those. So that's going to be a no. So the Vic still hates us, and we got a few supplies, a few metals. Ooh. 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 Weapons. I like those. Alright, so what's another little, like, fight on the way home, right? So press 1 to double check and see what our flight path looks like. We're going to be cutting it a little close. Oh gosh, why are we stalling in space? But I probably don't need to pop into Asher and attack him, so we're just going to try to make it straight home. See how that goes. So we have a whole nother star system that we are slowly colonizing. And maybe I could work on them a little bit faster, but it'll be nice to be able to move around with a little more agility. And this is one of those things where I would love to have, what's the word I'm looking for? The ability to edit my ships without terror that I am going to lose them to the save kraken. We don't have a comms relay nearby where I can test to see what's those. I guess those drugs were... oh gosh. Wow. Fun coughs are fun. Alright, so monthly income, more drugs, must be from the supply here. Wyatt Salvaging raid for the hegemony. That's fun. There's an Ordo. They're still neutral towards us. That's nice. Hey, guys. Now I have to ask myself in the background, is that a cat vomiting, or is that just a cat doing other things? So, cat targeting the Independence. We are low on fuel. All this tells me is that we just had enough fuel. So I think I'm going to go down here, although I'm pretty sure we have gone through this entire cluster. We don't exactly have the materials to... let's see here. False Hope is over here. So we don't exactly have the materials to dump like all the way into the oh my god, what's it called? Not the hyperspace. The big thing around the blue giant. Alright. But we can at least drop off some goodies. So we're home. We're here. First thing we're gonna do. This belongs in a museum. So storage, please. You're in a museum. The highest high in a museum. This thing in a museum. Anybody else that we want to just kind of pull around? Honestly, I've been really disappointed with the Defiant so far. We're gonna try it again, but I kind of want to try it again, but I kind of don't. I'll drag it around this time. If we get in some fights, I'll give it one more shot. But there's some other smaller ships that I could probably put Winter Octogens on. And the question also, is her mentality of steady not good enough for this kind of ship? She has a lot of good going for her, although you can't get level 6 in whatever next update anymore. But I'm just not sure. I'm not entirely sold anymore on this. So, manage colony. Give me some storage. So I gotta look at this and say which disorganized crap is mine, because we have a bunch of heavy machinery, obviously. Apparently we're just dragging it around like I'm gonna sell it or something. We'll hold on to it for a rainy day. We have a lot of other colony items I can use as well. Transphotonics, ship components, food. Blackout seems fun, but we're just gonna drop off all of our goodies for now. And you know what? Oh gosh, didn't mean to take that blueprint. We're gonna keep our 20 prisoners right now. I should have hit the sort button beforehand. I'm gonna keep that heavy machinery just for the possibility that I need it for visiting the coronal hypershunt. That's the word I'm looking for. All right, all my LPCs, because one of the great things about Starsector, in the future we still have digital rights management for using anything. So there's our defenses. We're a happy colony. I could throw more alpha cores in here, but why? We can't take the alpha core out. Okay. So this is fine. Oh yeah, it's not fine, because we need fuel. We actually need supplies too, so we could buy them on the open market. That's not my favorite way to do it when I can just drag and dump. So 5,000 fuel. That's a lot of fuel. 4,000. 3,000. Yeah, so we're gonna have a pretty hefty price tag next month, but it's fine. If we look at our command menu here and look at our income, you can see that we're still netting out some positive income, and that could be, I could make even more custom production here. Like right now, we want to pull out of storage here. I don't know if we have too much else right now, but like there's the Apotheosis #1. I do have another ships that I could build, but we've gotten so many things that we just like salvage and take. So we're gonna let's go ahead and stay on task here. I don't think we have too much else to do right now. So intel. And this is the inactive gate for this system, I'm pretty sure. Alright, so after that, we don't have any other missions, like, around here, I don't think. We have, like, some survey information and stuff. So, I guess we're gonna pick up... Well, we're just gonna do what we do. Alright. So here's our happy star system. It's very populated. It's very safe. Do you need anything? Like you have a lot of drugs available. You have a bunch of shit that's building. So I think that's fine. This is one of the weird ones that wouldn't, like, I had to slots available and it said no, you can't build stuff. Peace between Dival, yeah, that's fine. Oh no, the raid failed. Alright, so let's get down here, hopefully not screw this up too badly. Flying in hyperspace giant nebulas like this is something that I'm looking forward to the next patch changing, where there's allegedly going to be like little travel tubes that will let you potentially go faster relatively to everybody else. Alright, there's a distress beacon. I almost want to investigate it. We're going to go down here instead. Alright, so uninhabited system. Tell me more. Your gate is... where? Gate down here. Okay, so fringe jump point. Now, if you haven't played the original save and everything and the original quest here, spoiler alert, this is not going to go well. So, Janus prototype, warning, wavefront approaching. So we can leave. Return to Gladiator Academy and report the results here. So I want to know if anyone's going to fight us here. So we have, well, we didn't get away in time. So, youch. And if I remember right, we're actually not going to be able to use the other stuff out of here. Like, all these gates are probably not working. Alright, until... This jump point is unstable and cannot be used. Until it restabilizes, hyperspace is only available via transverse jump. Fortunately, we learned how to do that. So, surprise, surprise. Remember when our supply count was really high? Yeah, I do too. Alright, so... You know what, screw it. We'll go here first. No, we won't. We're going to go up here first. Market captured. Blessvale. Blessvale. Dude, first off, they're planets, not markets. So I've read a lot of comments from you all saying, like, you know, it's really interesting how the VIC is doing so well here when it was dying in other people's saves. But yeah, it looks like the VIC just are able to spread their wings a little bit. No, in no small part because of me. Okay, we're already here. Man, that's way too many repairs for me to go up there. We gotta go back up here, and we have to suspend all repairs. So it's kind of funny. It's like I should have remembered. Clearly, there's things I forgot. Ludic Church ceasefire. You know, that's I'm actually fine with that right now. If I could actually... Factions, Ludic Church... it's gonna be under the intel, isn't it? So we're just inhospitable now. I guess that is truly the ceasefiring of ceasefires. So we're nearly broke. That's fun. Remember all that fuel we had before? We're just pouring through it so hard. Which once again begs the question, oh shit. Oh no. What? What? So disabled or destroyed. Did we actually just lost the, oh my god. Huh. Alright, resume all repairs. That was an unlikely sort of casualty of war. So one of our little biscuits is gone. And I think that was actually the one that I put some resources into. So Invincible Reason, dying an unceremonious death at the hands of Professor Baird. Alright, so now we have to bring something out from over here. All because I thought that my repair stuff was okay. And that I had done enough repairs. Alright, well... those were good little escort ships. And we are out of supplies. So that's annoying. Well, let's see here. What can we grab out of storage that kind of fills that escort role as well? Because we do have a bunch of other ships that kind of do it. And maybe we're okay. I do like the whole drone support thing, which the Vacuum Shark also does, even though it doesn't show it on the home screen. So if we go to takeout here, like there's some other ones that I can work with. I'm not going to be able to like build something new here, but I just kind of want to do a shopping list for what I have. Like we literally have another one. I'll have to double check in an old save and see what the old build was like. So I do have a backup if it comes down to it. So the Invincible Reason turns into the Invincible Backup. We also have Ludruckers and the Cuckoo Kajube. I guess I could just take you out. And if we go ahead and switch you over to here, right? Because once again, I don't want to unassign an officer, then I'll run out of like officer slots and stuff. I'm gonna park this. I know I invested quite a bit into it, but we're burning a lot of supplies and a lot of fuel. Just to fly around something that may not be able to do the job I want it to do. Alright, so how many more supplies? What? No. Hotkeys are bad. Don't do hotkeys. Alright. We need some supplies. Probably not 2,000 supplies. 1,000 supplies. We need some fuel. That's fine. You know what? Screw it. Let's take 500 more. Annoying, but we are going to have to repair some of our ships here. Wow. Wow. Okay, well, add that to our tab, Baird, honestly. Okay, well, now that we know we need even more supplies. This is why we build our colony, right? And we'll just raid other people for it. It's fine. So we're going to be a little lower on money here next time. Overfuel capacity will be okay. So where do we want to go? We're going to go back to Galatia, I guess, just to go ahead and go through this. But I kind of... the Empyrean star system is interesting. I kind of want to know what's going on here. So the Ludic Church took this colony. Purgatory's still a hellacious place to take. This is where all of the blueprints for the VIC would have been. So let's just go ahead, let our shit repair, get out of Dodge. It's one of those things where we kind of got to do our homework and and kind of got to shoot through stuff. So it's a little annoying that we had one of our support ships take an very unceremonious end, but ceasefire? Absolutely not. And who are you? Hello, unidentified fleet. Identify yourselves. You're a smuggler. That's cool. Don't have time for this. Don't have time for this. So the VIC's having all kinds of problems, and that's fine by me. So it's interesting. We've had some very action-packed times in Starsector, and we've had some very not as action-packed. We'll get a fight here. I am glad I ran away from that Dick Hat stuff though, because what started as one fleet turned into like 5, and that gets to be a really big problem. So I'm glad I chose wisely. Sometimes the best engagement is the one where you get to have another engagement later. Strategic retreat. Strategic cowardice. That's not a good title for an episode. Alright, they're targeting Psi Nations, so they want a ceasefire. I guess technically if we sign the ceasefire... Who are they targeting for Psi here? All this crap. Alright, we got a hostile contact somewhere. And we have all these potential missions that we can take as well. Like, these just aren't very lucrative for where we're at in the game right now. Like, there's honestly some other business I'd prefer to attend to. So, Pontus. Gotta keep that transponder off. And Galadia's here like, hey, by the way. Yay! So, we're mad. Once again, if you want to read this text, you can always pause. So, let's hear. Is Scylla here? Scylla's here. So, they're buddies. Alright, so Kanta, the pirate warlord. Alright, how do we get Zal out? I can get you in, you know, talk, find an angle. I think I might know how to do it. I may have worked with someone who twisted my arm. Kanta's something something. So, alright. Why not shoot my way in? Alright. So you use Gargoyle's token to arrange a meeting with Warlord Kanta and find out some other way to extract Zal. So we're almost there, which is good. Sorry for the kind of open mouthing at this. So we do need to go to Kanta's den. Might as well visit the robots before we go. And unfortunately, it looks like our only ways to leave are on the other side of the star system. Although it's not the biggest star system in the world, so that's a plus. Ceasefire expired from VIC. Good. Really, guys? Hello, Patrol. Goodbye, Patrol. You know... we're just going to do a quick U-turn here. How are y'all doing? So, military options. We can engage the fleet, we can engage the space station. We can launch a raid. Their defenses aren't great, but ours aren't much better. So, we do need supplies. It's only light losses. That's fine. Isn't that where the good guys kind of think, oh, we'll only lose a few Marines for this? Alright, so consider military options. Do we engage the orbital station anyway? I don't think so. We kind of want it to be there. So look, supplies. Still flying. Okay, I guess technically we were able to fly 16 before with that other thing. Mothballed. Ooh, wow. The Atir star system. 39 days until arrival. Let's see here. So y'all are going over here to Mythos. Okay. You know, that is something that we can potentially help with. So let's see what's down here is now we are broke. Running all this stuff is not easy. We're getting tracked by some Cabal people, which is fun. Alright, we'll see if the Dickcat has forgotten our little indiscretion here. We know we need to go in with our beacon off. And then we'll see here. 32 days until arrival. Because we don't actually want to fight the station. Because they're technically still independent. We just want the pickets to not try to fight us, really. Yeah. That's what we call annoying. But if we look at our military options here, like this is a really powerful space station. And if we try to launch a raid, their defenses are really good, so we don't want to do that. It's just something we're going to have to deal with, I guess. We have no money. We could sell drugs. We could sell any number of resources that we have. That's all right. High-end seller has some cute things today. All right. We just wanted to talk to you. Any work for me? Bounty dockets, more challenging. 120 days for 230 credits. In Wayward. Tell me about it. That is a significant fight. I accept that one. AI core. We can't buy a beta core from you. We can't buy the security codes because we're too broke. But we don't have to be broke. It's not really about the money now. Like this is not good economics at all. We're just literally dumping what we have because we have so much of it, and that's the dumbest reason to do it. Yet here we are. All right. Once again, com directory, because we want to buying the A core. A beta core is actually, I would buy that for 60,000 anyway. There's a lot of good things I can do with the beta core, plus its reputation. Hegemony security codes for 53 days, and that's more rep. Any other conversation pieces? No, not right now. Okay. So we unfortunately have some more repairs we got to do. Oh, damn. Okay. This is fine. So we have hegemony codes. Do we try something stupid with them? Like if we go up here to the Erie star system, it's going to take a little bit of work to go back down the other way. If we wait down here, Wyatt Salvaging, that's 30 days until arrival. Bounty target up here, a patrol located in this star system, most likely patrolling one of the system's objectives. Let's try this first, because Wyatt Salvaging is going to be involved in there for a little while. So if we go up here, we got a few places that we can stop. And we actually have Kanta's Den that we gotta deal with too. Are you serious? We can pursue them, harry their retreat, or let them go. Interesting that the space station is now not fighting us. So, second in command, please blow them up. You guys are way too annoying. Alright, so they're gone. And I was about to say they had a beta core, but that's my inventory. Alright, so a little bit of sweet revenge. Alright. Let's fly it all on up. Vote for war. Yeah, that's fine. Give war a chance. Perhaps. Which means we could potentially raid this place for supplies now. Not that I'd necessarily want to. I should probably go to friendlier skies just to get repairs first. Alright. So who are you, unidentified contact, trying to sneak through the core worlds like a boss? Let's see what's over here. Just gotta get my repairs in and everything. It's a pain in the butt. And one thing I hate about this place is how spread out everything is. But we don't really have a choice, so. Alright. Next time we go into that area, we try to kite the shit out of any of the tiny patrols. Alright, this is fine. We still have money. Money for days. Alright. Alright, so our fleet's repaired. Everything's fine. Nothing is not on fire. We know we need to go towards the wayward system, which is up here. And we need to try to engage it without engaging the space station. And we need to do it so that we can support Wyatt Salvaging in a timely fashion. Because it's fun to support your own raids. Ooh. Speaking of excitement, I bet you guys are running. I don't have time for you today, so have a blast. Literally. Ha 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 ha. That's a bad joke. Alright. Wow. Bless Vale. Well, hashtag blessed for that one. Seems like something where maybe your little space cult should have done better being a better space cult. Oh no. Blessville is a size 5 colony that the VIC is unable to keep under control. Who knew? Whoa. The Federation wants us to take Mythos for 1,000,000 credits. Where's Mythos? It's probably Mythos. But we're going to call it Mythos because it's going to annoy somebody if I say that. Still wish there was a search bar here. Should I just write that mod myself? That'd be a great way to probably break this save. Mythos the Freshmaker. Terran erratic world controlled by the VIC. Well, you know we're going there anyway. It's a military planet, so no wonder we're getting 1,000,000 credits here. So we're going to need to blast the shit out of it. Persian League wants to talk. I am somebody. With you, hold comms while I reroute here. So we have more story stuff about Yarbe. Alright, so we're at war with these guys. We could fight them, but I have other shit I want to do. And there's our happy little place that I still need to explore to see if we can get some more, I want to call it remnant weapons, but other weapons. We'll see. Alright, so that's a battle fleet detachment. This is where Wayward is. And you're just patrolling, so we're just gonna turn off our bacon. Brighton's hostile with us. That's fun, I guess. And we just need to see if we can find our mark. So there's pirate raiders. That's a good start. There's that wonderful battle station. And oh no! Don't tell me we have privateers running amok in here too, like they own the place. That looks like it could be a problem. Alright. So we got here a little late to help. Okay, that's a pretty big fleet. That looks like it's one of ours. It is, okay. So the question becomes, if we got some scavenger fleets over here. We had a huge fight over here that I do not want to get drawn into. But the question once again is, I am looking for somebody specific. And there they are. Okay. So they're pursuing my fleet. We're looking for them. Let's give each other a big old space hug. All right. You don't even have to knock me out of the sky. I'm coming for you. All right. And they know who we are because of this ship, so might as well drop it out there. Let's go a little bit faster instead of bringing a magic school bus. I kind of meant to exchange this for another ship earlier, but this is fine. All right, and kind of like this still. And we definitely want to bring you. Okay. So once again, we have fast ships. And we want to get just a few more points. And we can have everybody kind of rally over here. I know it's something that I've talked about a few times where it's not great that I have everybody kind of tripling down on stuff and all of our phase ships are going to stack on each other like a bunch of morons. But we're going to be morons anyway with all these custom modded ships. So we might as well be fun morons. The right kind of dumbasses. That's it. Maybe that's Morgan Wyatt's MO philosophy. Is that he may be a moron, but he's a better moron. I don't know. It's always a big question of, you know, do you keep blindly doing what the quest giver tells you to do? Or do you eventually decide, you know what, maybe I could try not killing? Doesn't sound like much of a philosophical exercise, but in practice, there's a lot of people who could use to answer the same question. All right, so clearly this overextended our point of engagement. So we'll rally the task force here. Muffins. I don't know if I want you taking on the Doom. I think we'll let the Doom wear itself out. Oh, and I meant to change the weapons on this thing too, because I'm in agreement now that, yeah, the tack lances are not as good as maybe some other stuff. But unfortunately, where we're at right now is that I can't change it mid-save, so we'll have to deal with that at another date. Hopefully not shoot my friend in the back just like that. You gotta figure out phasing here. I had the kill shot. I had it. I still had it. Like, don't get me wrong, 2 tack lances is really good. It's just not what it could be here. So you guys are trying to fight the attack from behind. I think we're fairly stable here, as long as oh, they actually have like an apogee and a bunch of other shit flying after people, so that's fun. And here's all the tiny ships. Okay, all the lasers. Lasers for days. We're gonna get credit for so many kills. That's fun. 1, 2. There's a Doom. Now the fun part about the Doom is that they're just gonna phase out of everything, so my goal here is really to wear down the Doom. Also, apparently prox mines are getting nerfed next patch. At least that's the word on the street, so I guess that's a long time coming, considering they've already been nerfed once in development. Alright, this ship is doing a really good job moving around. So let's kill it. Alright. So there's the Doom again, trying to do the Doom dance. Okay, you're dead. Lasers on the Doom. There we go. Just got to keep pressuring it until... It's hard to Doom it out when you can't flux to make shit happen. Alright, so that's the easiest money we're going to get all episode. Alright. So they're dead. And our second in command can definitely do a thing. Alright, so ship recovery... An Odyssey. We got an Aurora 9th class. You know what? I'm going to take both of these. Ooh, we got another Thunder Child. Alright. So, that's, like, we lost some ships. We got some ships. We have some more D-mods that we can scrub off, which is the reason I keep trying to cycle through some of these ships. And the 9th Battle Fleet stuff has so far seemed really interesting for how stuff's built. Plus, 9th Battle Group just has good, stable stats. Okay, I think we're probably done in this area. So how long... Okay, we want to get here. So we're not going to get there right when they start. But we should be able to get there. I don't think I double tapped. It's okay. We'll leave that to the vultures and the other salvagers that are coming through. Leave some of the fun for everybody else. Once again, we could attack this space station. It kind of looks like our forces have it under control. So do I raid the space station while we're here? Consider your military options. We can engage the orbital forces. Once again, this shit is dangerous. If we launch a raid against it, though, we are absolutely getting nothing. So, yeah, let's help our other people. Like, I think this is either fine, or if we jump in, it's going to be not fine. The 9th Battle Fleet Paragon is definitely an interesting ship that maybe I could bring in. Ooh, hello! Ha! Yeah, I guess you can enjoy running away today. Because we have other places we gotta be. And those places involve dealing with the VIC. So I think this is something where I know some of y'all have been begging for me to cut some more content. And I appreciate y'all's patience. I did not anticipate the past 2 weeks of work being as hellacious as it's been, but that's the nature of my job sometimes. And what that means between that and having some illnesses pass around the house is that you got to prioritize other things than just a hobby. And so I've had a lot of other side things I've wanted to do too. Kind of the same thing, I have to put on the back burner. Sometimes you got to make it into survival mode, but we know about survival mode because we have played Starsector. And that's working out okay. So we're going to go to Ida here, because that's where our fleet is supposed to be. And we're going to park and kind of gauge the situation and call it a day here. Like I said, my goal is to get back into making some good recordings of this just to continue out the series, because as I've mentioned many times, I do have some specific goals. If I haven't hit those goals yet, I am going to finish up the series before jumping on to any new update, because my next run of this, which I've already thought of what I want to do for it a bit, is going to be another modded run. So I want to make sure mods have an opportunity to catch up. About the only way I may go into something a little bit sooner is when we have another swath of story content that gets pushed out, but that's not looking likely for the time being. So Mythos, the Fresh Makers all the way down here. We're not hostile to the Ludic Church. We could raid these guys. And they have a gate as well. You know, I like that idea. That seems like the right move. So let's hop down here. We're going to keep our transponder off because screw everybody else. We don't know where Wyatt Salvaging is yet. But we do know there is a place we can hit for supplies over here. Before we kind of gauge and figure out what the hell we're going to do with this area and this space station. So let me go ahead and get this raid going if I can. So there's a picket. There's a planet. We can engage the defenses. There's probably like almost no defenses here. All right, so we're going to need supplies. We're going to need a lot of supplies. They actually don't have much in the way of fuel, so this is even better. All right, raid. We lost a Marine. That's got to be embarrassing for that one Marine. All right, so let's go ahead and pop a squat here. Ooh, phrasing, I guess. Mythos is where it's at. We are targeting the VIC in this system, which means that we have a fleet that's over here already. And we have a Star Federation. Excuse me. Okay, we lost security codes. Did I forget to accept a mission or something? I want to say that we have like a conquest request here for 1 million credits. Maybe I forgot to accept it. If it got withdrawn, oh well. We're already over here, so we're going to hit them hard and see what we can do about it. So that's going to do it for this one. This is Asher. Thanks for watching. Definitely enjoy doing this for you guys, and I'm sorry the content's been a little bit slow to roll out lately, but the goal is to get back to it. I will tell you that I'm going out of town briefly soon for a little bit, so that may be a bit of an interruption, but then we'll hopefully be back riding into the sunset of the VIC's stranglehold over this sector. We'll see. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We lost our 1 million credit potential here, but I have a feeling with the size 6 military base we'd need a little bit more prep anyway. But I got to keep a better eye on those in the future. But still, we're here. We'll fight next time. Thanks for watching. I appreciate all of y'all. Thanks for sticking around. Take care.